This is the super high-end OHM Sport XS750, and it retails for $41.99, which is quite a bit, but you get quite a bit with this bike. So starting off, this is the control panel up here, and it's actually powered by the BionX HT350, which is one of their newer, more powerful and lightweight models. I don't know if you can see, there we go, get the glare out of there. So the way it works is you've got Regen Mode, and if I click this minus, it goes into regeneration mode, and that makes it harder to ride and pedal, but you can use that when going down a hill to recharge the battery or just for extra workout. Or you can go into the positive, and when you do that, you get pedal assist. And so that means as you pedal the bike, you're getting extra juice with each pedal stroke. Or at any time, you can click this little red button, and the bike will just zoom off. So it's got throttle and pedal assist mode, which is really cool. So all of that is powered by this 350 watt high torque motor back here. It's really beautiful, very quiet, and it is brushless and gearless, and that's what allows it to do the regenerative braking. And gearless motors, they last a long time. There aren't little gears kind of creating friction in there, so they coast really well, and again, they're very quiet. The other interesting thing about this is that down here there's no pedal X sensor. There's no little magnet or something that's sensing the pedals going around. There's actually a torque sensor built into that rear hub motor. So that creates a really smooth sense of riding when you are using pedal assist. Every time you push down, it actually responds in turn and sort of boosts you. So it really feels like it amplifies your normal riding, which is awesome. Now, I love the way they've done this. BionX has two kits that they sell just direct if you want to make your own bike. But what OHM has done here is they've built kind of their own little battery / controller system all right here, and you can charge it on the bike. Or, if you want, you can just like this, pull it up, there we go, take it right off the bike. So if you're leaving it at the bike rack, that's what it would look like. Carry this inside, super lightweight, and that's a great solution in my mind. And also, unlike a lot of electric bikes, you can pull the key out and still ride it if you want to. So you don't have to leave the key jingling around while you're riding. Which is nice, and it's pretty much out of the way right there. The other cool thing is they've got a water bottle mount right here, and so a lot of electric bikes you kind of sacrifice on that front, but not in this case. You've got a water bottle mount here. I mean, the benefits of this bike go on and on, so I'm just going to jump into it. You've got hydraulic disc brakes with oversized discs front and rear, and these are the Magura right here, super high end. You've got this really nice shock absorber in the front. Magura Duran, and it's got lockout, or you can just kind of have it with the regular settings. It's an air shock, so this bike overall, even though it's got like all of these great features, it's a relatively lightweight bike. Now back to the shocks up here, you may have noticed there's also a shock here on the seat post. If you've seen any of my other reviews, I'm a big fan of like the thud buster kind of thing, and this is very similar in design. So as you're going over bumps, it keeps you from getting kind of that saddle shock, which is awesome. And the other cool thing, so I know I'm skipping around a little bit here, but we were talking about the battery and the controller being sort of mounted in the center, and BionX offers two versions of their kits. Their own, it's like in the middle or on the rear rack. I'm really glad that OHM went with the middle here, because that helps to balance out and evenly distribute weight across the frame. So, you've got like the hub motor back here, and if you had the battery back there too, the rear of the bike gets very heavy. In this case, you've got the battery kind of in the middle, which is super great. So the battery itself is 37 volt, 10 amp hour. So 10 amp hours, pretty good, kind of standard. 37 volt is great. That's offering a lot of power. And again, that motor is it's really solid. You get on that thing, really smooth, gives you a good amount of torque. And if you're a commuter, I mean, again, this is kind of like the mountain bike version of their bike, but it's nice that it's got this fender kind of protecting you in the back. And they've also got a little bit of a chain guard here, and it's just plastic, so it's not going to offer a ton of protection if you're actually mountain biking on trails, but there's a lot of good clearance here, which is kind of nice. And there's 27 gears, so 3 chain rings in the front, 9 in the back. That's just a ton of range, so if you're going up a really steep hill or something like that, this bike is definitely going to get you there. And then the rack on the back, just very nice. It uses kind of the standard gauge aluminum piping here, so you can mount most panniers to it if you want. And then it's got that quick slide track that is from Toe Peak. It works really well with a lot of different little saddle pouches and things that can really easily integrate into that. Back here we've got a light. We've also got one in the front, and I love the fact that they're actually integrated with this kit, so they run off the battery pack, so you don't have to worry about, you know, separate batteries or having them run out and having extra electronics to mess around with. And you know, this bike's just really put together very, very well, and you can tell when you ride it. It feels great. It's just lightweight. It handles well, and you know, all the wires and stuff are really well integrated. You see they go right into the down tube here, very clean along the rest of the frame. And yeah, I mean, it's just a great bike here. Great bike. So let's hop on and give it a ride. Oh, and I love the kickstand that they chose. I'm a fan of sort of the one-sided versus the two-legged ones, and this bike is lightweight enough that that's just fine. Also got these nice metal pedals here. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and put it into, I'm going to leave it at 0 and just show you the throttle mode. So as soon as I press the throttle, oh, maybe I have to, oh, there we go, and we're off. Whoa. Let me go ahead and climb this hill a little bit. So I've got 1 pedal assist. I'm going to set it to 2. There we go. 3. Got the seat shock. Shocks up front. Woo! And it is electronically limited, 20 miles per hour, unfortunately. I think it's kind of the law. But just a great bike. They've pretty much thought of everything, it seems like. And again, there's a high price tag on this thing, but it offers a really great quality of ride and all kinds of extras from a company that's been around for a while, is a leader in the space of electronic conversion kits, BionX, and this is like their top of the line. So check it out. For more pictures and the full written review, check out ElectricBikeReview.com. Thanks.